Good morning, students. This is Jay Pratap from Computers Department. Actually, today we are going to discuss from the competitive examinations purpose mathematical problems. So, in that concept, quantitative aptitude test. Now, we need to discuss the concept of quantitative aptitude test. So, in that we are going to discuss one concept, that is ratio and proportion. Okay. Quantitative aptitude test. So in the each and every competitive examinations must and should become as 1 or 2 marks questions from this concept, that is ratio and proportion. Ratio proportion. Yeah, first now we need to defining what is ratio. What is a ratio? Simply a relationship between two terms or two components is called as ratio. This is the definition of a ratio. What is the ratio definition? A relationship between two terms or two components is called as a ratio. Okay, so generally that can be represented like this. For example, A comma B, both are individually two terms are there. Okay, so in this way now we need to write in the ratio of these two terms like this: A is to B. So in this A is called as first term. And B is called as second term. And one more alternative name, so A is called as antecedent. And here B is called as a consequent. Here, for example, in the first term like this 5, and the second term that is represent like this 9. Now we need to convert in the ratio these two terms, two numbers, that is 5 is to 9. Okay, so and also another way we need to write like this also: 5 by 9. So here 5 is called as a dividend. And 9 is called as a divisor. You understand? This is the information regarding the ratio. The next, what is the proportion? what is proportion. So simply an equality of two ratios, an equality of two ratios is called as proportion, is called as proportion. For example, here A is to B is equal to C is to D. Then we need to write like this: A is to B proportion C is to D. Here four terms are there. This is first term, second term, third term, fourth term are there. Just understand? Here A comma D, here A comma D is called as extremes. Just understand? And B comma D called as mean terms. Here to write the formula like this: A is to B proportion C is to D. Then by implies B into C is equal to A into D. That can be possible to write this way. Just understand? This is the definitions of ratio and proportion. Now we need to solve one problem regarding this ratio and proportion concept. Okay, so to solve first one example problem, that is given the values A is to B is equal to 5 is to 9 and B is to C is equal to 4 is to 7. Then find A is to B is to C. This is the problem. Just understand? So what are the given values? A is to B, given ratios A is to B is equal to 5 is to 9 and B is to C is equal to 4 is to 7. Then to find A is to B is to C. How to solve this problem? So first, what are the given ratios? That should be right here. A is to B is equal to 5 is to 9 and B is to C is equal to 4 is to 7. So here an important thing in the final examination, what are the important in the shortest time we need to solve that problem. So for that we are going to choose the easiest way. Okay, that is an important thing to solve mathematical problems in competitive examinations. Okay, so such way I am going to following this problem. Okay, right. So in this problem now I am going to following the easiest way how to solve this problem. Of course this type of problems that can be solved in the different ways, in the long ways also that can be possible, but in the competitive examination we need to solve such type of problems in the easiest shortest time, fraction of seconds we need to get the answer. Okay, so such type of methodology I am going to explain right now. Simply this type of problems we need to write like this one: 5 is to 9 and just 4 is to 7. Okay, so this is one way. Simply we need to multiply the values like this one: multiply 5 into 4, okay, multiply 9 into 4 and multiply 9 into 7. Just understand? So what are the values should be right here? 5 into 4, that is 20 and the ratio, and 9 into 4 36 to write the ratio, and 9 into 7 63. This is a completely final answer. Is it understand? So this is one way. This is a first method. This is the first method. The second method also, that can be easiest way. Simply 5 is to 9 and 4 is to 7. Okay, to write the ratio like this one. Okay, simply first we need to multiply 5 into 4 to draw like this arrow marks. Okay, arrow marks indication, it's a very important thing. Okay, don't be mistake. First we need to multiply the first term and the third term. Okay, so after that we need to multiply the second term and third term. Just understand? Okay, and in the finally multiply with the second term and fourth term. Okay, simple. Okay, this arrow indications is must and should be an important. Okay, don't be mistake. So just simply multiply 5 into first 5 into 4 multiply 20, and the next step 9 into 4 36, and the next 9 into 7 63. So after that completion of this problem, is it possible to getting any common factor? So in this ratio, is it possible? So I think no common factor is there. For example, sometimes maybe happening a common factor, so that should be used, and finally to getting the proper ratio. Okay, this is the concept of ratio. Is it understand? Thank you.